welcome to part 8 of Saints Row 4 Re-elected. In the last episode we did forced activities and actually did a mission. Now we're going to do more forced activities and a mission will be squeezed in as well, which is also a forced activity. It's not my fault, this is just the way Volition does things as of, well, Saints Row 3. So yeah, that's basically the gist. At least I made the glide efficiency to where it pretty much takes less stamina as opposed to before. So the only thing I have left is power play. So let's go on ahead and meet Kinsey on the ship. But we've got more Keith David missions to do as well. And I'm going the wrong freaking way. Oh, right. And if you try to romance Keith David, I mean, it is part of the achievement, but if you do romance Keith David, you'll probably be in for disappointment.
I need a stable environment to work from inside the simulation. There's several things you can do around Brixton so I can set it up. Also, I should be able to create an upgrade to your blast with this.
Sure, why not?
Anyway, since we talked to Kinsey, that'll start her optional missions. She has an actual mission, which is a story mission, which will unfortunately introduce another forced activity. But right now, we gotta do a forced diversion. Now I know you thinking that I'm complaining. Not really, because I can think of something entertaining to talk about while we're here. Did you know that out of all the games I've won 100%, the only game I have yet to 100% is the second game in the series, Saints Row 2. That's the only game. I literally 100% Saints Row 1, I 100% at Saints Row 3, and I 100% at Saints Row 4. I don't know how I managed to 100% 1. And I think I did it on my original Xbox before it had a hard drive, no, not a hard drive, disk drive crash, yes.
This is my town.
Until the disk drive stopped working. That one had the 100%, whereas the original one did not. Like the one I had, the newer version, did not. Although that one still red rings, and more importantly, it no longer is, well, actually the only thing that particular one has now, how should I put this? The only thing my two Xboxes serves is for me to play games from the Xbox Live Gold that I've already downloaded, and also games that I have hard copies of, not digital. Folks, I'm just going to tell you right now, keep your hard copies, because the whole digital age is kind of a pain in the ass. But as I was saying, yeah, Saints Row 2 is the only game I did not 100%. I only like 98% Saints Row 2, and I've only but I've always 100% at Saints Row 1, and I don't remember how I did it. That's the thing. I mean, I found all the collectibles, yes, don't get me wrong, and robbed all the stores and all that stuff, but I didn't remember how I 100%ed the game. So yeah, just in case I do a Saints Row 1 playthrough, if you're expecting 100%, you're in for a rude awakening. But as for this game and Saints Row 3, when I found out I 100%ed those, yeah, Saints Row 3 was the first of the Saints Row games that I 100%ed, believe it or not, and then this one was the second. And the moment I found out how easy it was to 100% them, I'm like, wow. Just wow. So yeah, fun little tidbit. Anyway. Oh god, it's the season.
I need some information.
Tis the season to start having a little bit of an allergy. God damn it. Just why? But for right now, we're going to a friendly fire to hack it. It's not too far, so It's not that much of a thing we need to cut, because most of the things we need to do is walking distance. This hack, however, is a little bit different. So all you have to do is put that piece there. Let's get, hold on, I need a bottom piece, need a top piece, and there we go. Not all of them are going to be easy. Oh, and one other thing I need to mention about the hacks that you need to know. Not all of them will require the pieces. Those pieces sometimes will be there to throw you off. So for anyone who tries to think that you could use all the pieces within a certain amount of time, you don't have to. I'm telling you that right now. And in later parts when I do hacking, because yeah, there is, a word of warning, a part dedicated to hacking, mostly due to the fact that it's Kenzie's optional mission, it's safe to say that the what was it called? Oh yes, it's safe to say that the hacking is going to be a lot easier when you realize that you don't have to use all those parts. And do I need a plunger? No. I could actually buy that. I don't know what that plunge gun is for anyway. I could use a sniper rifle, or the abduction gun, or the dubstep gun, or anything else for that matter. Yeah, that classical dubstep gun is not going to be worth it. By the way, these are all guns that I already unlocked due to DLC. So let's go on ahead and add one more additional perk to that. Eventually I'm going to get vampiric ammo, and when that happens, oh shit, you will be seeing me not dying while wielding that gun. And by the way, all of the guns and all of their equipment that I can carry over will actually do some serious damage. And I got a knife thrower. I'm gonna show that off like very later on down the line. Like we'll have to do some more flashpoints or some more hotspots, cause last part we took over 4 hotspots. No wait, 3 hotspots, and now we're gonna go on ahead and go after unlocking a rim jobs. And might as well unlock a rim job because all this hacking is a part of 100%. Might as well kill that guy too, just cause. See what I mean by things are not always the same? Let's grab the bottom piece, the very, very bottom. This one right here. Grab an up piece. Grab a... There we go. Easy as pie. And here's the thing. Again, they force you to do these activities. So between Pierce, Kenzie, well, most of the hacking is going to be under Kenzie.
One of the rogues in programs is messing
Let's
with
see,
my data.
Shondi,
Kill the program for me, please.
Keith David, the new homie we're going to eventually begin to free, starting with part 9 and working our way to freeing him in part 10, Matt Miller, Asha, and I do believe Benjamin King. There are going to be hacking that needs to be done. And you will hack all 34 buildings by the time the game is over. So, that's all that needs to be said. Especially for Matt Miller. So, on that note... Oh, look, a skibidi toilet. Why am I not surprised? This was even... I mean, the floating toilet was literally a reference to... the... Deckers, yes. The Deckers, where they turned you into a toilet. Oh, I just got psychic-kinetically slammed by a damn toilet. Well, that's embarrassing. And this gun is not working. I should use something else. You know what? Let's just use the guns. This will actually do a little bit more damage in the toilet. Hold still, toilet. Oh, let's get that out of the... Oh, it still managed to hit me. Alright. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. It'll be dead soon. And the toilet is dead. Yeah, let's get out of here before it costs another warden to appear. So, we've got something else. Yep, disrupt the system. Oh, joy, it's a mayhem.
Nothing helps more than a little.
But it may be a mayhem with a different gun. Ah, God. I gotta do something about that. In fact, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Whew, thank God I'm able to breathe. Now, let's go on ahead and cause some mayhem with... What the hell is this thing? Oh, it's a charged rocket shot. And it does a lot of damage. You know what? This might just work. Yeah, this must be a fusion cannon or something like that. Whatever the case, what kind of gun this is? Tyrant, yes. That is an alien RPG. And surprise, surprise, if I get that gun, I'm gonna have to power that up too. And the moment I do, you wanna know what's gonna end up happening? I'll have that in reality. You'll probably see, cause when push comes to... Oh, God. That tank just came out of nowhere and just blasted me right in the damn face. We just need to get the bronze. Oh, God. And it just cost me my damn combo. Alright, whatever. Damn tank. I wish you'd stop shooting me, you frickin' tank. Yeah, see how it feels. Ah, yes, the bronze. Let's cause more mayhem. We're almost at silver. If I didn't get shot at first.
Was anybody using that?
I find out who's shooting at me, I'm gonna make sure he dies. But then again, this is the Zin after all. Oh, there it is. And I got the silver from blowing up the helicopter. See? I told you I'll make sure he dies. Speaking of which.
This is awesome.
Die!
Seriously.
And we need to be at 500,000 for the win. And that's all we need. Whew. We're done here. So, with that said, with Tyrant Mayhem out of the way, I think that was the second instance of the mayhem with the bazooka. I at least had to show the gun off. But, if there's another instance, I'm not showing that off. And on that note, let's see, is there anything else we need to do? Yeah, there is actually. We're gonna have to go and upload a virus. So, this is the part where I'm gonna start cutting because they're starting to become far and few. Well, actually, not here because everything we needed to do is far and few in between. So on that note, we've managed to make it to our destination, no problem. Alright. Let's just get in there and show off Explosion and see how awesome Explosion really is, especially when it comes down to survival. And there you go. Already destroying half of the first wave. And there's the second wave right there. Let's see, any more coming? Ladies and gentlemen, that's explosive right there. The explosive blast is really damn good. Ah, I missed. I just need to actually upgrade the recharge once I get to the level to do so. Dead. Now then, And with that, the wave of infections have been defeated. So I have literally 22 more to go. Ah, Christ almighty. And to be honest with you, I just needed that. But I am going to do something though. Since the way to the ship will be far and few in between, and you can't just fast travel to those gateways, after this, when I have to return to the ship for an optional mission, I'm just going to seriously cut to where we get back to the ship. And that's all that needs to be done. On that note, let's talk to Kinsey and claim our reward.
Okay, that should give me a better gateway into keeping an eye on things inside Fake Steelport. Here's that upgrade I promised you. Thanks.
Sweet.
And with everything I've completed, we've got blast damage increase, which is off the bat automatic. Something that I don't need to put any clusters on, but I could put clusters on the upgrade from the original damage, like anything past 2. So let's go on ahead and do some more of Keith David's. I think we did all of Keith David, did we? No, we did not. Where is the... Well, let's go on ahead and give us a height 3 jump. I mean, height 2, sorry. Height 3 I don't have enough for. But yeah. We got a damage boost. But I think we're going to get a second damage boost later on. So, on that note, anything I need to add? Maybe gang abilities? Or possibly... Oh, I got the Violator. I should add that in my melee combat. I said I was going to show that off eventually. One of those times I will. But for now, let's do Pickpocket. Pickpocket actually works. Because if you're grinding for cash, Pickpocket is going to be the best thing for you. So you can just run in and steal shit. So with that said, off to the simulation. And we have to go to this transition because of the fact that, yeah, I basically had to stop for a second there and go to work. And
Zinyak's
by the
always
way,
good as
all
a
of these
soldier.
are just threads.
Take out
I
this
literally
patrol.
did a couple of activities here and there, and I did a cutting left and right of some travel time. So let me put it to you like this. This part would have been an hour and 50 minutes had I not did what I did. Whew. And a little bit more because of the forced activities. So by the way, you're welcome. Anyway, let's see what I can add towards... Oh, I can't do anything else with Blast. And I should keep Explosion on because that's going to make things a hell of a lot easier. Honestly, if I had enough clusters, I'd make the area much more powerful too. So that way, the area will increase and so too will the damage. And believe me, Explosion will pretty much dominate this game. And if you're playing Re-Elected, yeah. And also if you bought the DLC on the Xbox 360 and the PS3, which by now you probably can't because I think they're going to discontinue by the end of the month.
Action.
You can see just how ridiculous this is by me destroying that flashpoint. And goddamn, me crushing these flashpoints are going to be so cathartic. In fact, before I do anything else, I can't believe I just
Viruses
jumped on
have
somebody and
destabilized
landed
the
on my head and took
I
damage.
found an insert point for you.
There is fall damage here in case you're wondering. That takes care of all that, but before we do, let's cause some more explosions. Ooh, ooh, all but one was caught. Might as well kill him too. And that did not kill him. That only dropped him to half. But they're getting meatier. I mean by the HP, sorry. And that takes care of it. One quick punch in the nuts, and now we just need to go straight to the next destination. So on that note, let's upload that virus, and let's upload that virus real quickly. But first, there, dead. I have to do at least one neck snap in a Saints Row game. Come on, guys, it's actually mandatory.
Almost beats dancing.
And I missed every last enemy, because those are the enemies I need to destroy. Oh wait, no, I did not! I managed to kill a good number of enemies actually on the first wave. So, let's keep the explosions going. There we go, we're already on wave 3. Just absolutely ridiculous and awesome at the same time. Oh! This is an insurance fraud! Wasn't trying to do insurance fraud, but I ended up getting hit anyway. So on that note, I guess explosion? And I got him. Yep, I got just about everyone here, and already on the 4th wave. See, explosion literally breaks this entire game. Oh, best believe this is going to be my go-to element. They should have never gave me this skill. Oh no. Regardless of the difficulty, they should have never gave me this fucking skill. Now I'm going to freaking break this every time I'm in a simulation. Plain and simple. Oh, and FYI folks, this carries over to the final battle of the game. The skills anyway. So I just want to point that out to all of you.
Jack, remove the code.
So, since I have uploaded that virus, now we can go to the next location, which is to steal a vehicle. That's another chop shop we have to do. We don't want to destroy the vehicle. We want to kill everybody in the vicinity and take the vehicle. That's all we need to do. And there. Perfect. Everybody in the vicinity is dead. I'll be taking this vehicle. Get in the vehicle. While this is a bulletproof truck, and so too are the wheels, it's still going to take damage from Zen weapons. And also from wrecking. Definitely from wrecking. So on that note, it's just going to be nice for you to have a weapon ready and handy to try to outrun the Zen. And in case you're wondering how this band got nitros, this is an ability. So me wasting money on nitros back in part 3 or 4 was it? I think it was 3. Yes, it was part 3. Actually it was part 4. Me wasting money on nitros was a bad idea. Although it is a challenge for the customized cars. That's all it is a challenge for experience points and money. But in all honesty, you really don't need cars, or at least the customized nitro on the cars, if you have the ability already to give every single car you drive nitros. Kind of redundant. Oh no. And it is another blazing, so I'm skipping that. And we have skipped the blazing, and we actually got first place on that one. Nope, wait, nope, this one's second. Never mind. This one was second. That's the last couple of parts ago. I promise you folks, we are going to get through a story mission in this game. Don't you worry. So, we're going to go back through the simulation and go talk to Keith, because that was the last mission that we had to do. So, once we do, well, for that cluster of optional missions, so once we talk to Keith, I think the next thing we're going to have to do is talk to continue with Kinsey's stuff.
Found some more ways to show Zinyak who's really in charge here. I'll walk you through them.
That Topeka Town Hall did get pretty rough.
Wait, what the fuck? Well, we got hacking extra time, but that's not what I'm what the fucking for. I'm what the fucking for that line that was there, and they just had subtitles, but the line was that was said was totally different. Oh, best believe that is a thing in later games. Oh, and by the way, we upgrade the hacking rewards, so that way we'll get more stuff from hacking, like more cash and more experience. And not to mention part 9 on 10, or I think one of those parts later on is going to be a hacking spree. Oh, you best believe that is actually the best thing that I have managed to get. And I got another cash boost. That would explain the $500 cash, the 500 cash boost that you saw in the revenue. And again, the more cash we get, the more we can bring random shit in. So on that note, it's back into the simulation we go. Ooh-wee-oo. I promise I'll never do that again. I swear. But that's not the point. Point of the matter is, we have to go back into the simulation, and I think this time, this is for Kenzie?
Campaigning is a mix of
nope, this is for
line
Keith.
and shaking up
This
the
is for
economy.
Keith still.
Like those
Yeah,
rich
we have
around
another
town,
group
you know?
of missions for Keith. So this is his last group of missions, and for what we're doing here, the prize is actually a suit of the
Love
late
collecting these
great
things.
Roddy Piper. No, it is literally a suit that is Roddy Piper, and speak of the devil, he is in the game. Not just that, but also Rob Van Dam's voice is in the game as well. So yeah, there is that. And by the way, speaking of voices,
Run along the path, collecting bits of virus along the data stream. Purple data is larger and therefore worth more to you. The more you collect, the stronger the rift will be. Watch out for the Zin's antivirus programs, as they will be laying obstacles in your way, which will break the flow of your combined virus. Catching up to the Zin will destroy them and aid your virus, however. Good luck.
alright, now we are in a new activity known as the Rift. So we're practically blazing the Rift. And thing is about Speed Rift, you're just collecting, or why does this look so damn familiar? Oh my god, I just realized what this was. This is literally, if I'm not mistaken, this is probably Tron. Wait, I'm trying to think of what this is. No, I know what this is. This is Extreme G. This is exactly what this is ripping off of. Oh my god, Saints Row. Really? This is Extreme G. You had to collect items, however, you had speed to make yourself go faster, and also, if you're not at a high speed, you will crash and you will die. And there are platforms like that. So yes, this is basically an homage to Extreme G. And anybody who remembers that game, I gotta tell you, I'm fucking old. If I remember that game, dude, I am definitely old. That's an N64 game. Oh god, I can't believe I fell for that. That's an N64 game, in case you were wondering. Oh, and by the way, fall off the cliff, they actually deduct points from you. So keep that in mind. Oh, and by the way, this is an easy activity to actually gold, no matter what, because there is enough data clusters for you to collect in order for you to keep the burst going. And while you're in burst and you run into those platforms that's blocking your way, you're just going to reach your gold goal anyway. So there's not much that you... Oh, I was about to say there's not much to say on this. And once you are at a high speed, you'll just break through, and of course I've made silver, and we're about to make gold as well. because we're not at the end of this yet. Oh, and by the way, did I mention you have a long jump too? That's also an extreme G. And by the way, destroying the Zin will give you multiple points.
Interesting choice.
And while you're in burst and you collect those orbs, you can keep the burst going. So yeah, you want to try to get the burst at 100%. Either way, it is not hard to succeed in this forced activity. And it doesn't matter the difficulty at all, because we're already there.
Managed to do so.
So, on that note, Speed Rift is done. There's also 2 other rifts. Ah, God have mercy, I'm having to show those 2 things off. I'm only showing 1 instance of each, because there's literally only 3 instances of each one of these activities, and they literally the entirety of the whole thing. But once we get the forced activities for those open, I'm doing all of those off screen. Oh, I'm only showing the ones that need to be shown, and then after that, I'm doing all the rest of those forced activities off screen. But for now, we're going to skip because we're going to probably end up going and collecting some more clusters and go straight to these Zins right over here. Because they weren't that far away. I mean, they were very far away, actually. About 3,000 meters. That's why I skipped. You just be flying in. You just see me fly in the air collecting clusters. So I've just made things a little bit easier for you guys. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. And this also expects for this gun to actually work. I need to upgrade this before it actually does any damage.
No problem.
Speaking of damage, I'm taking way too much. Dubstep gun is much more powerful than this. And I think I killed not all of them. In fact, there's still some Zins still left in the vicinity. In fact, there's one right there. Grab this right here. There, done. Okay, next objective. But before we do that, we're gonna kill this thing here. Oh, right, the tower is far, far away. Okay.
Because it's there.
I'll see you there. Yeah, that was a really long distance. I literally cut about 3,000 yards away. Even with super speed, 3,000 yards is too much. Alright, let's jump. And let's jump. I mean, I may have to end up coming back here to get the clusters that I missed. Oh God, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Warp back. And why do I still have a gun in my hand? I'm trying to jump from cluster to cluster. Yeah, I'm, like I said, going to collect as much of these. If they're in the way in a mission or something like that, sure, I'm going to collect them. But if not, I'm just going to collect them off screen so I can power up as much weapons as I can. But I will show you what I power up by demonstrating the move from here on in. Oh God. I can't believe I missed that. I seriously cannot believe I missed that. Okay. I have the means to get here. I have height 2 on my jump, so I shouldn't be missing things. So on that note, we just need to keep on running. And we need to keep on pushing through. Let's activate the next tower, shall we? Oh, actually, we are at the point where we have to activate the tower. Oops. Let's get up. Because that was a warp point right there. But we are close to ending this tower. Yeah, I'm going to have to go through and get all the missing clusters. But thankfully, we will eventually, by the end of part 11, get a collectible finder. So that way, I won't have to worry about finding these damn collectibles. Alright. We just need to get up a little bit further. Alright. Let's fly or jump very, very high to get here. Yeah, I am missing a bunch of clusters here. Especially that one that was over there. But I'm going to get it later. Because all those clusters are going to be used to try to get all of your upgrades as soon as you unlock them. I mean, it's going to be a pain in the ass to collect them, but yeah, you will have them all available by the time the game ends. Let's grab you. I'm pretty sure there's a cluster right over there. There is. And by the way, this is the 3rd time we did this? Or 4th time? I'm not sure, or I don't remember. This is done. So this should be tower number 4. Nope, tower number 3. Nope, we got 2 more of these to do. And the warp points all the way back that way. Cut! Cut! That is way too long of a distance. Back to the ship. And, whew, that is an entire day full of forced activities. I did do Explore the Rift because that actually was a mission.
That's why you're the commander-in-chief. Shame you'll never get the chance for re-election.
We would have had a marvelous second term, Keith.
Bless the Lord, we don't have to worry about doing any more missions for Keith David, nor loyalty missions for that matter. We've got a Rowdy Roddy Piper suit, and now I think we are done with his quest entirely. So basically everything we're going to be doing will be dealing with that voice that has been criticizing us for falling into the void. Oh, we'll be dealing with that in part 9 along with doing some of Kinsey's missions. This is RVman 985. I will see you then. Forced activities are a pain in the ass, aren't they? Peace out and take care.